Well, hello. This is my video on the book The World is Flat, page 1 to 40, the first 40 pages. I thought the book is very interesting. It talks of globalization. Globalization is the continual network of culture, of politics, and especially of business, and how that's been going on, how the world is becoming all one, becoming one network. And the book talks a little bit about the flattening of the world, that the plane of the world is flattened, that everyone is on equal ground now, that everything is one, that everything is connected, politically, technologically, and corporately, basically. The book goes in to talk about that because of the global network, the exchange of ideas, of capital, of business, goes all around. And basically Friedman talks about 3 important dates on globalization. And he said basically it begins with Columbus, and how he basically had the view that the predominant view at the time of Columbus's time was that the earth was flat. And that he had an idea that he could find a route toward India to affect the trade, to attract a monetary movement, that he could find a path to the east, because the old path westward was treacherous. And so really the first landmark time of globalization began with Christopher Columbus and his exploration of the New World. The next, we call this Globalization 1.0. This innovation becomes the 8th year, 1800. This is where the Industrial Revolution occurs, and people are wondering what kind of, where their multinational, where their country sits in the world rankings, how they basically on their control of the assets and essentially their rule in the world market. It shrank the world a little bit, that only the major players, America, France, Germany, England, were in this. Globalization 2.0 came from the years 1800 to 2000, that really companies became multinational, that the world shrank even more because monetary business exchanges could occur instantly around the world. Our companies were interconnected, where we might get our car parts that we make our cars in Detroit. Very few people do anymore, but they might buy them from another country. And basically his argument is that the world shrank and it was flattened onto a plane, that everyone is the nation state is basically over, and that we're all bleeding into one because of our market. We deal with one another on a multinational level. He says that a major reason of this is job outsourcing, that a lot of jobs are going over into India, and in other countries, say in Japan's outsourcing their jobs to China. That this is another aspect of globalization, that we're spreading the wealth around in the world, and we're witnessing changes because of it. Even the battlefield is being leveled. We can have somebody flying a Predator drone in Las Vegas, and they could be helping out forces in Iraq or Afghanistan, while at the same time people in Washington D.C. or in other places in the world can view what's going on. It's an interesting age that we live in now, that our worlds have shrunk so much because we have in essence flattened the world, so that money and deals could basically move more efficiently. And that's my video.